Hey guys, welcome back to another reviewish time. Today we're going to be reviewing The Thirsty Dead.
It was...
Alright, let's see here. It was on this box set here. And God damn, it was horrible.
Made in 1974?
Yeah, 1974. It's approximately 90 minutes long and...
Rated PG.
It's about an erotic dancer that gets kidnapped and taken to some weird-ass fucking underground village or whatever. But here's the fun part. The beginning of the movie starts out in a city. Now, they're in the city at the beginning of it. And then this, a cult shows up and, takes these women. Now, all of a sudden, these people are in a sewer. And then out of fucking nowhere,
Congo.
They get a fucking portal gun or something. And they're in the fucking Congo. It's like, what?
Because these weird cultists have the power of jump cuts.
Yeah, they jump cuts or something. Literally, they space-time continuums or something.
Well, they teleport somehow from the sewers.
I feel like their robes
straight to the
were
river,
magical maybe or something.
I don't get why they couldn't teleport the boat into the jungle or to the cave.
It was like they were in the boat and then out of nowhere, it's like when they're in the sewer, there's a flashlight just hanging over and the guy's shining it down and they focus on a doll with a tampon floating in the water with a fucking cigarette butt.
It was
disgusting. It was horrible.
But it added nothing. And then for the next, I think, 45 minutes, we were waiting for something to happen.
And it's they take these women and they dress them all up in these weird ass colored outfits that
I think initially there's supposed to be some sort of geisha outfit.
It is weird.
And then later it's
then
burlap bags that they tie together.
That was their slaves outfit because they were no longer part of the tribe because they were taken out, so they're wearing these bags around Jason Voorhees bag where they had you're no longer one of us. It was a shame type thing. But anyways, they put these girls on this platform and then they cut a little hole in their neck, much like you see on me from being murdered earlier. And then they seal it up with a magical leaf after they drink the blood.
At first we thought it was going to be a zombie movie.
We thought it was zombies.
And then we realized it was going to be a vampire movie.
And then it was neither. It was a fucking ancient curse.
The cult isn't even scary.
Some shit. Now, the weird part is that the movie takes place in this, nasty cave at the beginning of it. At the beginning when you first meet the occult. And then next thing you know, they're in, fucking Greece or something. It transformed again.
And all of the cultists are wearing pastel colors.
And
the leader is this weird Jewish Greek guy with a gold chain and the Witcher logo.
He's got a Witcher necklace on. I'll get to that part next.
He looks like Palmer from The Thing before the eyes popped out of the skull.
He looked like the oldest Brady Bunch kid grown up.
Oh,
the oldest one grown up.
Harsh.
And he had hairier arms than me and hairier arms than Robin Williams even, Robin Williams knuckles. He was this hairy man bear.
He was supposed to be this immortal,
and he was some immortal god of fuck or something. I don't even know.
He's supposed to be the head guy who's the cult leader.
So anyways, he decides that he loves one of the girls. That we didn't talk about the guy with the awesome thing at the beginning.
Oh, her boyfriend was not even concerned about her because at the start of the movie, they're leaving their date and she goes into her house and he thinks he hears something and he reaches for the doorknob.
It was just on the other side of the gate. They weren't even in the house. And they're grabbing her and she's screaming and he's just I better not do it.
We swear the door sign said beware magicians.
Yes, the door sign says beware of magicians on it. Or beware of magnetic
and
something.
The thing is, this guy stands there for a full minute reaching for the doorknob.
And then he doesn't do it.
Bro, you got two options. Either one, you break in and your girl is being attacked by cultists, so you save her and you score points. Or
you get laid.
Yeah, that would be the sign of the first one.
Because she was waiting on him to come in, and then he's just
or you look like a stalker, and she calls the cops because you just broke into her house. It's a 50-50 any given chance.
And then they escape. The guy decides he loves the girl, so he helps them escape. And then the tribe gets mad because their god has forbidden it or forsaken them or whatever. So they have this chase scene through the woods, and there's this one fucking girl that keeps falling over every goddamn 5 seconds. And then there's a scene where a boa constrictor is wrapped around her leg, and she's acting like it's killing her.
This Filipino girl, I don't even know her name.
Oh my god.
First, she almost dies 3 times.
That movie gave me AIDS.
It's a boa around her leg. Second time, it was, What happened?
A cut on her arm, and then they put the magic leaf on it.
Yeah.
And then the third time she almost fell off of a cliff, but it wasn't a cliff. It was just like a steep hill, and she's like,
she almost rolled down.
And then like they go through this like chase scene, and all these like crazy like Mongo dudes are chasing them.
And eventually the head priest Greek guy decides he's gonna hold off the guards.
Yeah, so he tries
brave last stand. And what happens?
I get to say it.
His god leaves him, and he slowly turns into wood.
And he's like, he looks like an alligator skin guy, and he's laying there, and he's got the Witcher necklace on.
And the guards run to him, and
the guards run to him, and he says, "Kill me!" So they kill him, and one of the guards, I shit you not, takes his necklace and sticks it on his dick.
These slave guards don't have pockets.
So he sticks it on his dick and just runs with it.
They just have loincloths. And he just takes this giant gold pendant. Oh, God,
this movie gave me diabetes, dude.
And the scene is from 10 feet away. He looks down, opens up his loincloth, and just drops the pendant in there.
Oh, God. And then the end of the movie is so fucking stupid that I could barely even fucking understand what was going on. So
I think they escape, and she goes to tell them... Well, okay, what happens is it's the Texas Chainsaw escape scene.
Yeah.
They get away on a truck, and then apparently later that day, they come back with the police looking for this cultist hideout in the jungle.
Yeah.
And the head cultist lady is looking back through a telescope carved out of driftwood.
And she looks like Rita from fucking...
Rita Repulsa,
Repulsa from fucking Power Rangers. She's like... And she's all laughing with these big old fucking claws. And then like, the girl's like...
The cops don't believe her.
Yeah, they're like, this didn't happen. That's not real. And then the girl's sitting there looking up at the telescope. She's like...
I was there!
And that's the end of the fucking movie.
There is no payoff.
There's no payoff. There's nothing to it.
In a vampire movie...
If you see the movie The Thirsty Dead about to play, get the fuck out of the room.
It had less than...
Oh, God.
Less than 2 cups of blood. 1 stabbing.
Oh, God. One stabbing, and then 1 cut, and then there was, like, a poke from, like, a needle. And then there was a scene where the girl is laying in the bed, and the lady shows up, and she's like a witch, and she's like, ah! And then the next day, the girl sees her and goes, you were the witch!
One of the girls in this group seems to not have a problem being abducted and being turned into a potential sex slave.
She basically is like, ooh, these guys are sexy.
She tries to flirt with the eunuchs while they're dragging them to the caves. And then at the end, when they decide to make their escape, she decides, I want to stay. They'll take me. I'm beautiful too.
And then they throw her into a pit, and she dies.
She runs and tries to escape. And she falls into the death pit that they have.
And there's like all these paper mache skeletons and like fake mice. Or I think they were real mice. Cause they couldn't really afford rats. So they were like, hey, throw these fucking mice in there.
They look like they were bought from a pet store.
God damn. So anyways, I'm giving this movie a fucking 0 because it had nothing to offer me other than a couple of chuckles and a lot of bad memories. Terrell, what do you give this movie?
Oh, I
0. I give 0 fucks about this movie.
I give it 1.5.
Oh,
Magic
God,
Johnsons.
you were 1.5 AIDS. This movie will give you diabetes. This movie will give you AIDS. This movie will give you fucking cholera. I don't know. This movie's horrible. Stay the fuck away from it. This song that is featured in the video is by the band 34. Check them out. All right, guys. Stay strange. Hoods up.
Don't try this at home either.
Never.